Hi guys, Synova here. Today I want to present an award to my internet troll of the day. Yes, I have some people that do not understand my concept of Buford Pusser and the state line mob and all of that because I flat out refuse to discredit a man completely. I never thought he was, a saint, and I never thought he was, necessarily the worst guy on the planet either. I'm kind of in the middle of the road, and people hate that because you've got Buford Pusser hero worshippers and you've got Buford Pusser haters, and I'm just in the middle here. I'm sitting here going, okay. So, but this is what I got today. Tonight on the Discovery Channel, Moonshiner's True Crime and Shine episode about Buford Pusser. Synova will tell us about the decapitated car in the ambush. The ball peen hammer story is told again too. A decapitated car. The car doesn't look decapitated in any of the pictures. And so debunked the ball peen hammer story. It is, and then in another place they put that Synova writes criminal fiction and perceives it as truth. Okay. So here's my rant on the Moonshiner show that I was on. I have always maintained that Buford Pusser did not do the things that are in the Hollywood stories, in the Walking Tall movies. I've always maintained that. Okay. I spent 10 hours straight being filmed on the show. And if you watch this show, you will see that I have about 6 minutes of screen time. I was sicker than a dog. I was in terrible pain. I had to wear a back brace even to get through the day. And if you watch after 10 hours of all of this insanity, they didn't even let me finish one sentence. If you watch the editing of this video, you will see they cut me mid-sentence on every single episode, every single time I'm shown. They don't even let me finish a full sentence. You'll find out why is because I spent 10 hours telling them the evidence and the truth that I had. The truth was this man had fought hard for what he believed in. I did not believe that he went back and killed and got vengeance on all of the people that were supposed to be part of the ambush. I don't believe he did that. I think those men died in other ways by hands of other people for other reasons. I don't think Buford Pusser had anything to do with that. And that's what I told them. Okay. Then when it comes to the ball peen hammer story, I also told them that for years, legend said that Louise Hathcock killed a man in the bar with a ball peen hammer. I said specifically in these recordings that that was not true. She hit a guy in the head, and for years and years, people thought he died. But the man's son got on Facebook and refuted this story, saying his dad had lived for a very long time. I don't know if he was still alive now, but that he told him the story that he almost died because someone hit him in the head with a hammer at the state line. So I actually said these things. The problem is when the Moonshiners were filming all of this for this Moonshiner show, I was told that this was actually going to be something that they were hoping was going to launch a new series. Okay, so they did a lot of filming. For me, it was over 10 hours straight. Okay, for 10 hours, I was telling them the story that I knew, not anything to do with Hollywood. Okay, not anything to do with that. I don't believe that he killed those people out of vengeance that shot his wife in the ambush. All this alleged ambush. I didn't believe that from the beginning. Okay. But then I get all these trolls that say that I did. And I'm sitting here going, no, you don't have the whole story. You have pieces. You have about 6 minutes of information that was cut mid-sentence to say things that I wasn't saying. And I'm thinking, I don't necessarily have anything, I don't have a dog in this fight here. I'm just telling you what I know, what I've researched, and this is the thing. And I was just honored to be a part of the show, and I'm still honored to be a part of the show. The concept is, though, you get trolls online who decide what something means and what something else means. They decide what somebody believes and what somebody doesn't believe. They have no idea what I believe in this situation. And every time I try to explain myself, I get more trolls. So I just sit back and watch the dancing monkeys dance because that's all you can do. But I am here to tell you that I was on the Moonshiner's True Crime and Shine show. I did not say that Buford Pusser did these things. But then they also mentioned the decapitated car. I never said the car was completely decapitated. I was referencing a newspaper article where they said one of the first people on the scene said that the car was shot up so much it looked like it could have almost decapitated the car. That was referencing a newspaper article. That was not something that I come up with on my own. And so all of this is in this alleged ambush that everybody's got their opinions on. And quite frankly, until the TBI decides the evidence and in this case with exhuming Pauline's body, nobody has anything to argue about. Nobody has anything really to say. We're all sitting here waiting to see what the TBI comes up with. And until then, we don't really have anything to discuss. And so I guess while everybody's waiting on the TBI, they just say, okay, let's take it out on Synova. I say, okay. I'm not a very big person. I don't have very big shoulders, but go ahead, I guess. But here's where I want you to make make a distinction. Just because you saw 6 minutes of a 10-hour interview with me on a show doesn't mean that you know what I believe about Buford Pusser. And in all reality, once we find out what happened to Pauline, and I hope to God that they actually come up with some answers, okay? Once they find out what happened to Pauline, the rest of it's irrelevant because Pauline is the one that needs justice. Her family needs justice. And once we find that, then we will have the answers and you guys can go on and fight about something else. Because in the meantime, I've just put out what my research says. And then if you have other things to prove to me, other things, send it to me. I'll read it. I've got an open mind. I told this to someone recently. I said, send it to me. I will see what I will read it. I don't have a preconceived notions here about somebody I never ever got the chance to know. I just go off of everything that I've read. So if you open up your research to me, I will look at it. I'm a reasonable person. I will look at it and I will take it in and I will see what I think about it. So anyways, this is my troll of the day. I won't give you the person's name because I realize they don't understand how the concept is, but that is my troll of the day. So yeah, check me out on the Moonshiner show. I didn't really advertise it because I was sick. I was going through trauma. I was in a back brace. I was overweight. I thought I looked hideous. And so I didn't even advertise that I did this, for a very long time because I wasn't happy with the way I looked. But yeah, heck yeah. I'll put a link in the show notes. You go watch the show and tell me what you think. I'll see you later.